Hi there, Laura here. Today I am going to be trying out the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shoppie Bubble Gum palette, which is this beautiful blue one. Mine has actually been used because my daughter has used it, and so I'm going to try out some of the colours and see what I think. My daughter couldn't wait for me to use it on camera, so I was taking a long time, so I just let her use it anyway. So I'm wearing pale blue today, so I'm going to work more with the pale blues than the stronger blues probably, but I'm going to go in with this one called Chili, and I'm going to put that in the front of my eye. And that's a really nice pale blue. It's got good pigmentation for a pastel blue. I have primed my eyes, but it was a while ago. I got interrupted, so my primer isn't sticky or anything anymore. It's all dried up. Even though I blended that out quite a lot, it still looks pretty good for a pastel colour, I think. Pretty happy with it. And I think I'm going to go in with Bubbles. I love the look of this colour. It's kind of a periwinkle blue. I'm going to go back into that pale blue Chili just to blend those two colours a bit. I'm just wiping my brush on my little towel, and then I'm just blending it out at the top. I've got nothing on my brush. Gonna need a bit more over this side. Try and even them up a bit. And then I'm gonna go in with Frozen, this one here. So that's Frozen and that's Pop. So they're the same amount of lightness, but they're just slightly different blues. So that was Frozen and that's Pop. So I think I'll go Frozen first, and then I think I'm put Pop more on the inner part. I use a flat brush, go in with Frozen. And I haven't wet my brush or anything, I'm just using it dry. I was really happy when I saw that these palettes had come back on the market, because I was really interested in getting them. So that's dry brush. Okay, I've got some primer on, but as I said, my primer is now dry. And then I'm going to go in with Pop here. I've just wiped my brush off. It's a really pretty colour. That Pop goes well with my jersey and goes really well with that Chili colour. And again, I'm just using a dry brush. And then I think I'm going to go in with Blueberry, this one here, which is also a shimmer, and I'm going to do that on the outer of the lid. I don't think anyone's used the Blueberry one. It doesn't look like it's been used. You could go really dark and dramatic here, but just been in a lighter mood, probably because it is actually summer here. So I've been more into a kind of a lighter look. I'm just going to switch brushes to do a little bit of blending. And again, I just used dry brush. I'm going to go back into Bubbles, which is that matte one. because with my eyelids are quite saggy first thing in the morning, and I'm getting a little bit of transfer from the shimmer up onto my lid, but that's just my eyelids. All eyeshadows do that for me. So that's what I'm looking like. And I am going to dip into one other palette just because I want something to blend this out, but I don't want to use blue. So I'm going to go into my TG Sunset palette, and I'm just going to use this kind of beigey pink colour just to blend the top. I'm going to go with my Window Swipe in Front Stage, which is kind of a dark bluey colour. And going to go just on the top lash. I'm not going to do a wing. I've got a bit of blue fallout, but that's fine because I haven't done anything else on my face yet. Don't want to work on it, so I think these are drying out a bit on me because I've had them for a little while now. And I think I'm going to go in with a navy blue pencil. So I'm going to use my Wonder 2 Superstay Glitter Liner in navy, which needs sharpening because apparently I'm going to put that on the bottom lash. It's a really nice pencil, these ones. Smudge that down a bit. And I think I'll go in with a Sweet Tooth, which is this one here. And that goes with that liner really well. It's a little bit greener, but that's fine. And then I'm going to get a tiny brush. I'll get this tiny one, and I'm going to go into Single Scoop, which is that dark navy blue, and just do the edge there. Just darken up that outer corner on the bottom. So that's what I've got going on so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up the bit of fallout that I have, and then do the rest of my face, and then come back and finish my eyes. So that's what I've got on so far. So I'm going to go back into my bubblegum palette, and I think I'm going to go into Frozen here, and I want to put it right there and just blend it into that darker colour. Now, do I want to blend anything out under there? Maybe. So I'm going to go back into Bubbles, and I'm going to tap my brush up because I don't want too much of it. So I don't know whether you can see the difference on camera. So I've just done a little bit on this side, but I haven't done this side yet, so you can see there's a lot harsher line, and this one's just a little bit more blended out. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but in real life I can see that. So I'm just going slightly underneath where that other colour is. And now I just need to do my mascara and my lipstick and put some earrings on, and then I'll be back to show you the final look and what I thought so far of that palette. And there is my final blue look with the BH Sweet Shoppie Bubblegum palette. this palette. I really enjoyed using it. All the colours that I've used, so I used all of them except this one, just because it didn't fit in with what I was doing at the time. So they all seem to work really well. I only used a tiny bit of this one, so I can't say how this one will blend out all over the eyelid or whatever. And I was really impressed with the chili colour because it hasn't faded. It's still there and looking good. And for a pastel, that's working well on me. I often have trouble with pastels staying. And this is a really pretty colour as well. The shimmers all worked really nicely, and I'm really happy with this. So if you've got this and you haven't played with it yet, then what are you waiting for? It's good. Get it out and play with it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And I've got one more to try out on the Sweet Shoppie one, which is the green one, which my daughter has also used already. And this colour scheme is just beautiful to me, so I will be trying that out next time I try out a new palette. And thanks for watching. I think I already said that. So I'll see you next time. Bye.